If your English is between A2 and B1 level, then this video is for you. I've gathered together words to describe your feelings at B1 level. Some of these words can be used in formal situations or in writing, and others are more casual sayings that native speakers use all the time. I'll tell you which ones can be used in formal situations and which ones are more casual to make sure you always know what to say. First, we have nervous, anxious, agitated. Nervous, anxious and agitated all have the same meaning. They mean you are worried or scared about what's going to happen. Perhaps you have an exam. You could be nervous about your exam. You think it might go wrong. You might fail your exam. You are very nervous. You could also say, I'm anxious about my exam. And someone might describe you as being agitated. If someone is agitated, then they look anxious or nervous. You could say, I can see he's getting agitated. A person who is agitated might be moving around nervously. Maybe they're biting their nails, they're worried. You can see that they are nervous or anxious about something. Similar words could be unsure or apprehensive. If you are unsure about something, this is the opposite of being sure. If I am sure about something, then I definitely want to do it. If I am unsure, I'm thinking, I don't know if I should do this or not. You could be unsure and nervous or anxious. They can be similar. If you are nervous about something, perhaps you are unsure about doing it. And a more advanced way to say unsure is apprehensive. Apprehensive. If you are apprehensive, then you are not sure that you want to do something. You have doubts. You think this may be a bad idea. In an informal situation, you could say that something that makes you nervous is nail biting. If something is described as nail biting, it means it makes you bite your nails because you are nervous or anxious. That would be informal. So if something is described as nail biting, it means it makes you nervous or scared. Our next words all mean a little bit angry. If you are annoyed about something or irritated, it means you are a little bit angry. Something annoying or irritating, or something that gets on your nerves, something that aggravates you. These are all things that make you a little bit angry. You're not very angry, not furious, just a little bit. Annoyed or irritated are the most formal ways to say this. You might see aggravated in writing. It's not really informal. But if you say something gets on your nerves, this is less formal. It's more conversational than the others. So in an informal situation, it's fine to use irritated, aggravated, annoyed, or to say this thing gets on my nerves. But if you're writing or speaking formally, I would stick with annoyed or irritated. What if I'm not annoyed or irritated? What if I am happy that something happened? I come home from work, my son has cleaned the kitchen and baked a cake. I could say I'm pleased with him. I'm pleased that my son cleaned the kitchen and baked a cake. To be pleased about something or pleased with someone means to be happy that something happened. We say, I am pleased about an event, or I am pleased with a person. I am pleased with my son. I am pleased with my friend because they did something that made me happy. You can also be proud of someone. For example, my daughters performed in a show. They sang and danced. I was very proud of them. If you say you are proud of someone, it means you are happy that they achieved something. You could also say, I am proud of myself. If you achieve something that you didn't think you could do, you can be proud of that. Perhaps if you get top marks on your exam and you thought that you were going to fail, you can be proud of your exam result. Proud can also be used in a negative way. If someone is aggressive or insulting, perhaps they make your friend cry. You could say, I hope you're proud of yourself. This is negative, of course. You don't think they should really be proud of themselves. You could also ask, are you proud of yourself? It's to try and make the person think about their behaviour. To think, is this really a behaviour that you would be proud of? And hopefully to stop them doing it. On a more positive note, how do we describe the feeling of being comfortable and relaxed at home? You could say comfortable, or relaxed, or content, or satisfied, or chilled out. There are lots of ways to describe that comfortable, peaceful feeling of being relaxed somewhere. All of those words have very similar meanings. You could use those to mean being happy and at peace. Finally, ways to say that you are excited about something. Perhaps your favourite singer is performing in your town and you want to go to the concert. You are excited about that. If you're excited about something happening in the future, you can say, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to this. Informally, you could also say, I can't wait. That's more of a conversational phrase. If you say, I can't wait for this concert, I'm so excited. That's something you might say to your friends or your family members. And if you go to buy the tickets for that concert and they're all sold out, that feeling is disappointment. You could say, I am so disappointed. Disappointed is when you thought something great was going to happen and then it didn't. The feeling is disappointment. You can say, I am disappointed, or I feel disappointed. I'll be disappointed if you watched until the end and you're not subscribed. Please subscribe, watch the rest of the videos in my 30-day series on this playlist here, and I'll see you soon with another one. Bye!